Hey everybody, thank you for joining us on the TWNRGY Podcast.
Thank you very much.
What? I just wanted to give you guys some tips on where to find us. The main thing, well, obviously you found us if you're watching this, but...
you found us, thank you. We were lost for a little while.
Search, first one is YouTube. Go on YouTube and search TWNRGY, TWNRGY. And also do the same thing on Facebook, search TWNRGY. And then also we have a Patreon account. Or first off, we have an Instagram account. Do it for the gram, y'all. Gram it up. Grammy season's coming up. Yeah, folks. Get those grams.
Award-winning.
Likes, comments, whatever. But yeah, search for us on Instagram. Search TWNRGY. And then also, Patreon. We have a Patreon account. That website is www.patreon. And it'll be /TWNRGY. And on Patreon, you'll be able to see our videos, and you'll have an opportunity to contribute if you'd like, whether it's monthly or a one-time contribution. There is expenses that are factored into this, whether it's posting and other things of that sort. But if not, feel free to continue to watch us for free and enjoy the material that we put out. And Adam has some other information in regards to how you can find us.
All right. The other things you could do to find a place to, say, listen to us on is go on Apple iTunes, go on that search bar, type in TWNRGY, TWNRGY, and then our podcast will pop up. Also, the same for Spotify. Just type in our TWNRGY name. It'll come up. And then go on Stitcher. It'll come up and you'll find us, and you could download an app for Stitcher and Spotify on your phone. This way it makes it easy. You get there, you're on the go.
Yeah, if you have Apple, it's already on the phone, I believe.
Yeah, you already have the Apple iTunes app on there. So yeah, Apple, Android, whatever you have,
what
download
your affiliation, just
whatever site you find yourself on. Download Stitcher or Spotify app. Type in TWNRGY and you'll find us.
And once you do find us on YouTube, if you could subscribe, that'd be amazing. It's just as good as contributing financially sometimes.
You can subscribe on iTunes as well.
Subscribe on iTunes.
Don't forget that.
Leave comments, leave suggestions.
We're open for it.
Open, ready for any suggestions and comments that you may have. Just let us know. We'll continue to bring information about health and wellness. And just want to say thanks again for listening to us. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Adam Fernandez.
With the TWNRGY Podcast. Love you guys. Take care.
Take care. Love you.
Hey everybody. Thank you for joining us on the TWNRGY Podcast today. My name is Aaron.
And I'm Adam Fernandez. Thank you very much.
And today we're going to be talking about basically NAD boosters. This is kind of just more of anecdotal evidence, things that we've experienced, our parents experienced. We'll probably more than likely do a podcast later on that goes more into detail.
More in depth,
Yeah, the science about a lot of about the supplements we're going to discuss. But here we go. We're just kind of breaking some things down for you guys. You want to shoot first, or?
Sure. It's just these. What's the company that we get? Oh, Alive by Nature. Yeah. That's the company that Aaron, no shout outs or whatever, but it's just what Aaron and I use.
Adam did some heavy research.
I did research. There's a lot of junk brands. You go on Amazon, try to go cheap. It's just these.
From China. Not that it's bad, but
just companies.
Bad reviews about the Chinese ones.
I just kind of went detailed, went over a few days and trying to find something reputable, and I found this company based out of the United States.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll check.
So it was a lot. I think it's the best out there that I'd seen. I think there was another reputable company as well. I forget the name of that one because I didn't buy the product. Otherwise, I would know it. But it does help. It's pretty good for the fact that it's just a supplement. You can take it every day. You could take 2. Aaron and I have an NMN and an NAD booster. And with the NMNs, generally take 2 a day. The NAD booster, take 1 a day. And they're sublingual, which means that they're dissolvable.
Not bilingual. They don't speak 2 languages.
Sublingual. You put it underneath your tongue and let it dissolve. And it just takes about a minute. And then it just kind of deteriorates.
It has like a sweet taste to it.
Kind of citrusy. Maybe lemon or lime, Sprite. I don't know. but it kind of has that taste to it.
A little vitamin C with it.
Vitamin C for a smile on your face.
Whoa. Graduation song.
Yeah.
Here you go.
So, but yeah, just you take it sublingually, and that's the best way to take it. You don't want to just swallow it and have it be digested through all the different acids in your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's good to have it first thing in the morning. That way, your kind of stomach and your body's kind of empty, and it has more to absorb. It's not trying to process other foods that you may have been eating for dinner or whatever.
Coffee, smoothies, whatever for breakfast.
Take it first thing in the morning, and I've never had some. In the past, I've had experiences with having vitamins first thing in the morning, but that's usually, say, fish oil, multivitamin. Not a good feeling. Upset stomach. You may end up throwing it back up.
Yep.
But with this, I have it first thing in the morning. Never have had it, and I've been taking it since November, and here it is. Maybe 5 months later. Haven't had any issues with getting a stomach ache taking that vitamin specifically in the morning. I wait to take my other vitamins after eating breakfast.
A little
But
food in the tummy.
NMN and NAD booster is fine to have on an empty stomach as long as you plan on eating shortly after that. So, but yeah, it's just kind of the way that you take it. And Aaron and I have been taking it on a daily basis over the past 5 months, and kind of found a lot of benefits specifically for myself, where beforehand my knees, actually one knee in particular, early last year just was sore, and just from running and everything, and just kind of cut out running for maybe 9 months. Just rode my bike and everything to the gym or just around the neighborhood. Didn't do any running, and started running again at the beginning of this year, and especially a lot right now with the whole having to stay home and work from home and do all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I've been running back and forth to the beach on my lunch break, and
Today was a brutal one.
I know.
Had that kettlebell in the back.
20-pound kettlebell. My legs are tired.
Yeah. I don't mind running, but that just was a whole nother element.
Yeah, and then I'll run afterwards. I've been running a lot more over the past week than I've done probably over the past year. Woo. And my legs feel good, other than today, just a little beat.
And look at you, man. Get all toned up.
Toning up those legs.
Those gains.
Yeah, so, yeah, it helps me. I haven't had any issues. My knee doesn't feel as if it's been sore, like when it was sore last time I was running on a regular basis. And, yeah, it's just pretty good. So it just kind of helps me feel better in my body, and no little aches and pains that I kind of see. It also goes along with eating healthy and properly exercising and stretching.
It's part of the equation. It's not that limitless pill where it's going to absolve any issues that you have. It's just something that goes along with a healthy lifestyle and benefits it even more.
Yes,
tremendously.
It's not an end-all be-all pill, but as I said, you kind of do it in turn with other things. So it's good. It helps me along with eating well and working out and stretching, so can't complain. But I would recommend it to anybody who's just looking to kind of heal their body a bit, because it produces, say, NAD, which your body, as you get older, your body produces less NAD, and this is an NAD booster, and the NMN helps to, it's one of the precursors to NAD, so it helps your body build more of that NAD molecule that helps kind of like reproduction of your cells and just a kind of upkeep of your body, and
lowers inflammation.
Many
ages us and beats us up on a daily basis.
Kind of slows down that aging process a bit. Turn back to a baby like Benjamin Button.
Dang, dude, a younger by the moment.
Thank you. And but yeah, it's definitely beneficial to me. And then even my parents have been taking NMN and NAD booster, which has been beneficial to.
Yeah, before we go to the parents, I was gonna throw a little bit of knowledge.
All right.
And then we'll go to mom and dad back to back.
I'm gonna throw it over to Aaron, and then I'm gonna move on to my section.
All right. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to mention how we got started on it. We were listening to a podcast, and there's this one research scientist who works at Harvard.
Dr. David Sinclair.
There you go. Bam. An Aussie from down under. I think he's from Melbourne. Melbourne, if you're from Australia. Melbourne, if you're from the
It's an
States.
American way to say it.
Oh, that Melbourne?
Melbourne.
But yeah,
Melbourne.
So I heard him on a podcast. He talked about it and started listening to a couple other YouTube videos that he had produced and that discussed NAD production in the body, how it diminishes as you get older, as Adam mentioned, and the benefit of taking NAD is more beneficial to people who are 50 to 60 plus. Because, like Adam said, as you get older, your body significantly diminishes the amount that it's producing, building up. But one thing that, and then also we started reading his book as well, which not necessarily just focuses on these NAD boosters, but because he also co-wrote it with a couple other authors. But it just talks about how you can lead a life that leads to a longer longevity.
Oh yeah, many more years than you would expect to be feeling well throughout your elder ages.
Yeah, it's an amazing book. So just other things that are on the horizon research-wise, things that you can do starting now. But yeah, he talks about the NADs. But he doesn't back any of the supplements up. The only thing that he does say is to take a supplement that is GMP certified, and it should cover all bases. And then the one that Adam and I are taking, it's GMP certified as well as FDA approved. So
boom, double backing. Help you out.
I'm not gonna grow a third eyeball or something like that, 2 heads, but
better than one.
And hopefully it's not gonna kill me. But it's doing well. I see the benefit from it. But the first supplement, I think it was based on his podcast that we heard that we started taking, was the NR, which is nicotinamide riboside, and that one's a precursor that your body intakes, and when it intakes it, it processes that supplement and it starts to produce some extra NAD in your body. And then along with that, then we started taking the NMN, which is nicotinamide mononucleotide, and that one was the sublingual one that Adam was talking about. We took that for a couple months. And then recently, over the last 2-3 months,
probably about 2 months or so.
Yeah, we started taking pure NAD plus supplement, which is from the same manufacturer of the NMN.
Straight from the teat.
Bam, straight to it, getting after it.
Forget that NMN, going to NAD.
And so NAD stands for nicotinamide adenine mononucleotide. I wrote it down. Let me see.
Check it out.
There we go. Check it out. Nicotinamide adenine. All right, so nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. I can say that one easily. But
the shorter one you couldn't.
Yeah, shorter one I couldn't. Adenine. There we go.
Adenine.
So nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. So yeah, either way, your body, as I mentioned, it produces less of it. We started taking the various supplements. We're not taking the NR anymore. We're just looking a little bit more into it. It doesn't produce as much, or studies don't show that it produces as much NAD, or that it's as bioavailable when you take it to produce NAD as these NMN supplement and the NAD supplement does. So we're just kind of seeing how these ones work. But for me, I felt benefits from it. Like Adam was saying about his knees, one of my knees, and then kind of my hip. Whenever I would work out super hard, just doing leg presses, or even going on a really strenuous hike, where Adam and I sometimes will just run on the hill,
run for like an hour one way back.
Yeah, we'll jog and then we'll sprint up the hills, and afterwards the next day, I'm just pretty beat up. My hip will be a little bit sore, my knee, and just after taking both of the supplements over the last several months, it's the pain. It wasn't even a pain, I would say, like more of a twinge, kind of an annoyance. Twinge. There you go. It's subsided significantly. I really haven't noticed too much or too many issues. Like if it does arise, it's maybe once a month, and I can usually pinpoint it to like maybe, all right, like last night I had pizza, which is like once every 3 months, and so I'm like, oh, all right, is that all that bread at like 5 slices? So
yeah,
that's
pizza will do that to me.
Yeah, but either way, I felt a lot of benefit from it. Like my energy levels have been on point. Now I'm getting more sleep because we're working and doing this whole COVID thing. But anyways, I'm getting more sleep. So, but when I was getting less sleep, I felt more energized and able just to get through the day. And it was funny when Ed and I went on our trip to Australia about a month or so ago. The moment we flew into the Melbourne airport, there was an NMN advertisement. It was only
In the airport.
In the airport, on the wall, big. It was like about 8 feet high.
I think there was a little koala on it. No lie, it was a little koala.
Eating eucalyptus.
Those
Those guys are few and far between out there right now, man.
Poor little guys.
Hashtag rest in peace, little koalas. But anyways, so it's kind of blowing up. These NMN supplements, NAD, the NR, they're going nationwide, or I'll say global. It's going all over the place. But it was in Chinese lettering, I believe it was, Chinese characters.
Or Korean or something.
Or
I don't know dialect. It was in characters.
But yeah, but it said NMN in English, and it showed the advertisement in a foreign language, an Asian language, whatever it was. But a lot of people are getting into it. It was like they were promoting like less wrinkles, because those are some of the benefits that people say. You get less wrinkles, your hair will stop graying, and all these different
better
things.
For your skin in general.
Your nails, all those things. Those are some
glow. You have that nice glow to you.
Woo! So those are some of the benefits that they're trying to sell it as. I don't really care about those types of things. In regards to, I just want to feel great and be able to maintain an active, healthy lifestyle that I'm currently leading, and so I feel like this is helping me with that. But yeah, there's so many different supplements of this regard that help boost your NAD. I would just definitely do a little bit of research, do a lot of research, just to make sure you're getting something that's quality. And one thing that you do have to do when you get these vitamins is refrigerate them. That's what Dr. David Sinclair said, because as they get heated, they start to diminish, degrade a bit. There was something else I wanted to...
So that's one thing I make sure to do. As soon as they get in the mail, throw that thing in the fridge to preserve the nutrients that it provides.
Yeah. But like I said, I don't care about all those other benefits that people... It'll sell the medicines, it'll sell the supplements that people will buy because they want to look younger, feel younger. I'd rather feel younger or just maintain the feeling that I currently
Continue to be able to do what I do on a daily basis, work out, have good energy, and feel good.
And get through the work day and just inspire others to get after it and do work, get that exercise on. Because like Adam said earlier, we were saying it's only part of the equation. This pill is not the limitless pill. It's not going to revert, like just kind of rejuvenate you altogether. It's not a fountain of youth, but it's just part of the equation where you're taking this, you're working out, you're eating well, you're getting proper sleep, you're doing your due diligence to just feel great all around. And this is a great addition to, I'll say, just improve upon that equation, improve upon your health and the way you act, the way you feel, and in regards to your physical abilities. But bam, throw it on to Adam. Want to talk about the parents over here?
All right, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to start it off by talking about how these pills have helped with my mom and her being able to be more active and getting out there and doing things. So over the past few years, my mom's had some knee issues. She had knee surgery, had to get scoped out a little bit, and the doctor told her she couldn't run, which she's fine with that. She still can't really run. She doesn't try to run unless she's getting chased by like a mountain lion or something.
I don't know if there's any mountain lions out this way, dude.
They come from the mountains, right? There's mountains behind us.
Yeah, quite a bit.
It's possible. But she doesn't run anymore, but she kind of just always had this little thing in her knee. It just still bothered her a bit.
Little nodule?
Yeah, even after having the surgery. It was a lot better, but it's just obviously still could have been better. So one thing she did, she cleaned up her diet, which is good for helping to rejuvenate her knee and getting all that bad stuff out of there.
A lot less inflammatic foods. Cut out the breads, the crackers, the chips. Not that they're all cut out, but just definitely diminish the amount that they're eating. The Gatorades, all the sweets.
So yeah, she cut a lot of that stuff out, and her knee is reduced the inflammation and feeling a lot better. And then also over the past 4 or 5 months, Aaron and I got our parents into taking NMN and NR. I don't believe they have done the NAD booster, but yeah, they take those pills. My mom takes them on a daily basis, and over the past 4 or 5 months, she's noticed a change in the way that her knee feels, that she's being able to be more active, get more steps in. She used to wear NMN on her Fitbit, but she's able to do a lot more. She was wearing a knee brace a lot, almost on a daily basis, just to kind of have that extra added support for her weak knee, for walking around, doing work, whatever she had to be doing, going to the grocery store, going to the gym. And now that she's found, since taking the NAD, or I should say NMN and NR pills, that she doesn't really wear her knee brace as much. Maybe if she's going to go on a hike, and she'll wear it on a hike. Other than that, she doesn't really wear it more than a day or two.
Able to hop or jump over, I don't know,
tall mountains.
Buildings with a single
Come
bound.
on, man. If you're going to interrupt me, bring something.
Hey, man.
Bring it.
She's able to jump tall buildings in a single bound. There we go. Superman. I knew it was something like that.
All right. Back to me. Just kidding.
Spotlight.
But anyways, yeah, so just with that, she's been able to not have to wear her knee brace as much, because she feels, even if it's like a placebo effect, in her head, if these pills really don't even work, it's helping in her head and her mind that I don't need this brace. My leg feels fine. I could get around. I could do these things without having this added support of a knee brace. And so even if it's just placebo, it's helping her out, and she's able to do a lot more that she had, more than she was able to do.
She was significantly limited before.
More than she was able to do before she started taking the pills.
Yeah, and just like kind of Adam was saying, like even if it is this placebo effect, a good way to test it is to stop taking it for a couple weeks, a month, whatever the case may be. Adam and I have gone maybe a week or two without taking it in the past, and then once this cycle of pills runs out, we're planning on taking a couple weeks off, just to kind of see, just to wean, and just to see. Like,
it's good to kind of get your body off and on different supplements that you may be, or vitamins you may be taking.
Yeah, just so your body doesn't build tolerance, and just so, just kind of mix it up, keep it new, keep it real.
Yeah, so she's even been recommending NR, NMN to people that she knows, and telling them, hey, if you want to be able to get around, feel good, and not have to have the aches and pains that you had, take this pill along with working out and eating better. So
there you go.
She knows the formula.
She knows the formula. He knows the formula. Her dad knows the formula.
So yeah, she's just a anecdotal information, anecdotal example of what can be done with these pills and how much better you can feel.
Yeah. And then with our dad, he's standing on hardwood floors a lot all throughout the day
at work.
And so, one thing I haven't done in a while is take aspirin. I just try.
It's been years.
Yeah, that's why I try to eat well so I don't have to take aspirin if I'm standing around, running around, beating my body up, whatever the case. But anyways, he was standing around a lot all day, and so when he got home, his knees were killing him, and he would take aspirin because his knees were hurting significantly. Whether it's aspirin, ibuprofen, I don't remember, I don't know. But he said not too long, weeks after starting the implementation of this supplement, I think it was the NMN and the NR, and it just significantly benefited his knees. He said he felt more energized when he got home from work. His knees didn't hurt anymore, and so when he gets home from work, he would make more time to go to the gym because he has that extra energy. He's not all, and a lot of the times when you are beat up, it's just kind of like a mental block. You don't have the energy. You're like, oh man, my knees are so sore.
You make excuses for yourself not to do something. It's easy. I've been there.
So you get over those mental hurdles, and you're like, oh, that's one less reason why I'm not able to go to the gym. I'll go work out. I want to feel better. I want to look better. I want to be able to enjoy life to the fullest, physically, actively. And so he got a benefit from it, just from taking that over the last 4 or 5 months or so.
Yeah.
And like I said, they're getting up there in age, but they still do their best just to push themselves harder, so we can whether we go on hikes together, bike rides, things of that sort. They just want to be out there enjoying life and just enjoying what's out there. Seeing us, we live relatively close to the beach. Go to the beach, walk down there to the boardwalk, go on bike rides, as I said. Just do as much as you can and just utilize where we live and enjoy it as much as possible. So he is a great example, anecdotally, of what happens when you put this supplement into your daily regime, whether you're taking fish oil or other ones. I think this would be a great, whether you're doing...
It's a great addition.
Great addition. Whether you're doing NMN, NR, or straight CBD plus booster, it's just, I think it's great. A great supplement that anybody or everybody can be taking.
Yeah.
We even give our dog NR, and just based on what I've heard from some other research and some other research scientists, I've read about it in other research papers, but it does help animals to have benefits as well, whether it's their aches and pains, their mobility. Even I've heard things about lifespan. Some of the lifespan tests have been done on mice, and it had, and mice have short lifespans, but it increases
poor mice.
These they get a longer lifespan if they start taking NR.
Yeah.
I think it was like a 20% boost in lifespan when they supplemented the mice with these NR supplements. I don't know if they're taking it intravenously. That's a whole nother way of taking it, and I've heard stories. I don't know if one way is better than the other, whether you take it sublingually, a pill capsule form, or the IV form. But
yeah, I heard of that.
Yeah, but either way, it's beneficial nonetheless. If you have that kind of money, I would assume that the IV version of the medicine
gets pricey.
Yeah,
I imagine.
Yeah, so it's not. It's relatively inexpensive supplement if you think about it, and if you kind of do the math with how many pills. I think 240 pills come in the container, and depending on how often you take it, but just I'll also factor in how great you feel.
So compared to that morning coffee somebody does on a daily basis, coffee bean, tea leaf,
egg McMuffin. No, cut out those egg muffins.
Cut some of that out. You'll be able to take a supplement that'll help you out rather than having a coffee or an egg McMuffin
that's bog you down.
Not really going to help you. You're going to get a boost of energy, but that's about it.
Yeah, and I don't even take any coffee anymore. Like maybe every once in a while if I'm at a cool spot that has amazing coffee, but I just don't feel the need for it. I don't need it anymore. I used to be a coffee fiend for a little bit of a stretch in my life, but I don't think it's needed for me at least anymore. But was there anything else you wanted to throw in?
No, that kind of wraps everything up for me, and just talking about my stories and mom stories.
Little Benjamin Button stories over here. Introduce a little baby.
Once upon a time.
But
no, that's good. I feel good.
Yeah, well, everybody, if you do look into it,
Live by Nature is the brand that Aaron and I use.
Or look at any of them, whatever ones that you feel that may benefit you.
Do research. Really do your research.
Do your research online, and like I said, make sure it is GMP certified, and
even FDA
if they have it.
They don't certify too much, but
yeah, but definitely
occasionally you'll find it.
That GMP is the big one, just because they do their due diligence in regards to the processing of the pills, and it's a quality product that they're putting out. So if you want to feel better, anecdotally, look into these supplements. And if you have any questions, shoot us a message on our
YouTube,
YouTube, Instagram is TWNRGY, TWNRGY, and we'll be happy to kind of fill you in and just let you know some of the information based on what we are taking.
Yeah. So get after it. This has been the TWNRGY Podcast on NMN and NR
and NAD.
I'm Adam,
and I'm Aaron.
Love you all. Have a good one.
Take care.